Hey guys, it's been a little while since I've seen you, at least on a full-length video. I've been posting a lot of shorts lately, just trying to only thing I really have time for right now. Things have been a little busy, a little hectic. We had a big storm come through. I mean, we've got a lot of snow. And trying to keep up with that and trying to find time to film. It wasn't working out super well. I did do a little bit of filming, but it was junk. It wasn't worth my time or your guys' time to edit or watch it. So we just threw that away. We threw that stuff in the trash, which actually happens a lot more than you would think. Well, maybe you do think it happens a lot, but it happens a lot. Maybe I'm just not good at it or something, but definitely happens a lot. We do have some updates on the Oasis here. We finally got the big propane tank. We got it all hooked up. 120 gallon, so it's 4 times the capacity that I was having with those 100-pound tanks. Paying way less per gallon of propane than I was with the 100-pound tank. The 100-pound tank I was paying about $4.50 a gallon to $5 a gallon, somewhere in there. With this one, I'm paying $1.99 a gallon, and that's true gallon, not weighed, not pay by weight, anything like that. That's actual gallons. So I'm excited. One sucky thing is, though, we've already burned through 15% of our propane in 2 days. So we were at 80, and we are at, well, I guess not quite 15%. We're at about 68%, 67%. So 13% of our propane in just 2 days. All right, so now that we're up here, nothing really has changed over on the gym side. It's still the gym. I think you guys saw already, I got another piece of floor mat here. This is the nice cushiony stuff. Woo! Aside from that, nothing on the gym side has changed. I'm going to adjust the fan a little bit more so that it blows like out this way more. But really nothing has changed over here. This side though, so these are the rugs that I got down just kind of for the time being. We got some over there by the dog bed. We got one there. Those are like really drafty areas. Those are spots that definitely felt a lot of cold air coming up. And I mean, I have things like this where I know that that's going to cause a draft. I can feel it, actually. I can feel a pretty good draft in there. But I don't know how to seal that aside from getting a board and nailing it right there. Ozzy, come here. I guess he doesn't want to be up here anymore, but he can't be down there with the cats by himself. So, aside from nailing a board to that and having this rest down on it, I think that's probably the only way I'm going to be able to clear up that gap and get that airflow to stop without spending a lot of money. So, part of this video too, and like this one, like yeah, I have that plastic down on the ceiling, but you can still feel the cold air drafting up there because nothing's done downstairs, so it's just cold. But got the end wall insulated. I took that last roll of insulation, insulated that, got plastic all over it, except for this side I didn't plastic that. I just insulated the window there. So behind that board actually isn't insulated, which sucks, but I'm not going to tear that all down just to insulate it. When I do the blow-in, I'll pop one of those off on each side, like one up here and one up there, and just blow insulation down in there, and it'll be just fine. It's sealed all the way around the window. It's sealed on the floor. It's sealed on the walls, everything like that. So it's working. It's staying a lot warmer in here. That heater hasn't kicked on in quite some time. I do have the little fireplace heater on over there, and that seems to be helping a lot. It's 48 degrees. I got it set for 45, so I mean it's staying pretty warm in here. But part of this, well, not part of this, pretty much the main reason of this video, the main update, is some things have changed in my life, and some things are changing for the better, some for the worse. And we're going to kind of sit down and talk about it. We're going to talk about why the channel started, what my purpose behind it was, to try and relate a little bit better, because I feel like I haven't been forthcoming with you guys on who I am, the type of person that I am, and what my real goal and focus behind this is. I don't know if I'm making a complete mistake by telling you guys, or if it's the right thing to do, but I'm an honest person and I want to be honest. Alright guys, So the down and dirty, real simple, real quick reason that I started this channel was I wanted to create a channel, a place for people to go and escape. I wanted people to find a place that they could just get away from their life for a little bit and live in somebody else's. Not compare their life to somebody else's. That's not good, don't do that. But just to live in somebody else's life for a second. See somebody else's problems. See somebody else's successes. See somebody else's worries, their hard work, their struggles, their achievements, their success. Because when I started watching YouTube, like actually getting into it and following influencers and following Demo Ranch, that was the number one. That was my number one, absolutely. And then it switched into Off the Ranch. Like, I fell in love with it. I loved it. It was an escape for me. But I was at kind of a low point in my life. I was injured, and I'm the type of person that really, 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 really does not like being injured, because I'm constantly going, I'm constantly moving, I'm constantly doing stuff. Here, there, everywhere. I like doing stuff. I like working out. I like seeing people. I like socializing with people. And I was injured. I had a dislocated AC joint, and I had a procedure done on my knee. Well, it was scheduled for the week after I dislocated my shoulder. So I ended up having both things. I couldn't walk, and I couldn't use crutches. It sucked. I was down, and I was not happy at all. And so instead of just sulking in my misery, I decided to start watching these channels. And Demo Ranch was a big one because they've been around so long, and there were so many dang videos. And then he has Off the Ranch, so like I started watching that, and I started getting into that, and I started realizing, like, look at what he's doing for me, and he has no idea I even exist. He creates this channel, a place for me to go, a place for me to escape to, and then I realized that I want to do that. I realized that that's something that I want to do. I want to give people a place to run to in reality. I want to give people a place where they can take 15 minutes of their day and just get away from their life for a second. Life gets overwhelming. Life gets hard. Sometimes you just need to disconnect from it for a little bit. And I wanted to do that. I really did. And I still want to. I still really, really, really want to do that. But after I really started uploading videos and getting pretty serious about doing YouTube. Mind you, I didn't like quit my job and start YouTube. I still don't do that. I still can't do that because I can't financially support myself on YouTube. I have 100 subscribers now. Like, I'm not making money from YouTube. I do this because I enjoy doing it. But when I really started to get serious about YouTube, I remember the day. It was actually when my wife and I, well, my fiance at the time, we were outside, and we were just hanging out, having a good time, and I was like, God, I enjoy doing this. Like, I want to record all of our trip in Key West when we're getting married. I want people to see that. Some people can't travel there, so maybe I can give them a good video. I didn't have any idea how to film at the time, so it sucked. I'm sorry for the people that watched it. I don't want to see it. Like, it wasn't that good of a video. Looking back now, I would have done things a lot differently, but when I started getting serious into it, and really trying to give the escape persona that I was trying to put out there, trying to get the draw of people that just needed a 10-minute break from their life, I lost my best friend. So that affected me pretty rough. I became pretty antisocial. I tried to be antisocial, but it was an act. It was all an act. It was me trying to put myself out there to be the same old Tom that I was, and it just didn't work. Now, I know a lot of people lose their friends, and a lot of people, it's heartbreaking. It is. But this one was tough, because this one was the guy that I would call at 4 o'clock on a Wednesday night and say, "What are you doing?" And he'd come over and have dinner. Like, that was the kind of friend he was. And I lost him very unexpectedly. And I lost him about 2 months before our wedding. So I became pretty shut off from the world, and my original dream, my original vision for what I wanted to do with this channel wasn't fulfilled. It wasn't me. I couldn't be me. I never really dealt with losing him. I never dealt with the grief of it. And then I just wasn't able to portray what I wanted to portray in my videos. I wasn't able to be real. I wasn't able to be truthful. I was always putting on an act. Not always. There was some real times in there. There was some truthful times. I am a goofy son of a bitch, and I do like to have fun, and I do like to go and hang out with people. But I was awkward behind the camera now. I felt like I was being judged. I felt like, I don't know, I just grew this antisocial personality, and I didn't want to be out in public holding a camera up, talking to it, and being this weird dude that's talking to his camera in front of a crowd of people. We'll say I'm over that now. But it was definitely detrimental to me and my personality on how I dealt with that. And I feel like I've started to change that, but that didn't come for almost 2 years, you guys. We're going on 2 years now. And the sad thing is it took the death of my brother to change that. When I lost him, I realized that who cares? Who cares what people think of you holding the camera in public? I don't, because this is what I enjoy doing. I don't give a shit if Jim Bob over here thinks I'm fucking weird because I got a camera and I'm talking to it at the racetrack. Hey, Jim Bob, fuck you. I like doing this. This is what I want to do. And I've really hit that home now in my heart, in my soul, in my mind, that I need to be me. And I haven't been being me very well, especially for you guys. I wanted this to be a place for people to go and escape their life for just a break from life, to live in somebody else's life. Well, you were never living in mine because I was making it up. Now, don't get me wrong, doing things like renovating this barn and the home kitchen renovation and everything like that, those are real. You saw real frustrations there. You saw, not all of them, because if I would have left some of those tantrums, we'll call them, on camera, I'd probably be in a psych ward. No, it's not that bad, but definitely would be taken down from YouTube because I was mad and there was a lot of curse words coming out and I didn't want to put that on camera. So there's still going to be some stuff like that cut out, but I'm going to be real and I'm going to be me and I'm going to be open. You guys are going to see bad days, good days, hard times, good times, everything. Starting with that, I want you guys to be able to escape here. I want you guys to be able to see my life and see how things are happening, see how things are progressing. So a little update for you guys. Now, I need to make this very clear. There is no bad blood. There is no bad blood here. There's no hard feelings. But I temporarily got laid off. So instead of looking at it and going, God, this sucks. Like, what the fuck am I going to do? I'm looking at it now as going, I have an opportunity here. I have an opportunity to connect with my audience, to build a loyal audience. People that don't just want to watch my videos because I'm some dude that went viral because something funny happened. People are watching my videos because they legitimately are going, hey, last week Odin was learning how to walk. Like, I wonder if this new video, or if Tom's going to upload something soon about maybe Odin walks. I want people that actually give a shit about my life, and people that actually care. So, here on out, I'm going to be a lot more open. These things that have happened in my past I've dealt with, and I've changed, I've grown for the better too. Who would have thought? I never would have thought that these things that happened would have made me change for the better, but they have. You always need to find the light in the darkness. You can't have darkness unless there's light casting a shadow. You can't have bad unless there's good. There is always a balance. There's a balance in this universe. There's a balance in us as individuals. We have to have good if there's bad, and I need to remind myself of that sometimes. Quite often, to be honest. But I'm able to do that. I'm able to remind myself. So from here on out, this channel is going to be real. It's going to be raw. You're still going to see things like me working on the barn, me working on the house, the races, especially with the drone. Now that summer's rolling around and we got the drone, I'm gonna have a 1-month-old. Ooh, no, I'm gonna have a 1-year-old that's gonna want to go on adventures. It's gonna want to go do stuff, and it's gonna be gorgeous outside. And I got a drone. Like, we're gonna fly that thing, and we're gonna get some cool ass footage, and we're gonna be able to show you guys these adventures that we go on and these places that we go. But I can't do that without being real. Enough of these scripted videos, so to say, or you obviously got to have a thought behind a video. You can't just go in blindsided. It's going to be absolutely trash. I know. I've made a lot of those. But it's going to be real. I'm not going to sit there and cut and edit and cut and edit and cut and edit and delete and delete and delete and delete. No, it's going to be real. It's going to be me. It's a vlog. And I've failed at doing that the last year and a half because I haven't been myself. So now that I'm myself, this channel is going to change. The dynamics are going to change. It's still going to be Tom. It's still going to be the same source of content, just a lot more valuable to you, to me, and to anybody else that decides to watch these and click on these videos. I say it every video, and I mean it every video. I love you guys. Anybody that watches this, anybody that clicks on this, I love you because you're feeding my dream, and hopefully I gave you a place to escape to. So, like always, I love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.